Good evening and welcome to the Business Day. I'm Javon Keys. Jamaica's Artificial Intelligence AI Task Force has been officially established. The grouping serves to conduct research into the possible policies surrounding the technology. Chairman of Jamaica's AI Task Force, Christopher Record, says the group, which was officially formalized in August, has met a few times since.
I think the administration felt that, folks, it is very, very necessary for us to understand how to harness this power, because it is massive power, it is huge. How to harness this power ethically, safely, to enable growth. And do we need to regulate? So our task is really to explore what's happening out there globally, regionally, and make some determination around recommendations, suggestions, strategy, and which will ultimately guide policy and perhaps regulation if there needs to be any. But we're just at an exploration stage right now.
In an interview at the Tech Beat retreat in Montego Bay last week, he says so far the main areas being looked at have to do with data privacy and security and the ethical use of artificial intelligence. As the body carries out its role, Principal Engineer at Google Monica Lennart says the body must look at how AI can help to boost society and businesses.
Especially in Africa and India, there have been a lot of investments happening in getting accessibility to remote medical help. Like you have someone who can do a retinal scan and it'll be auto-detected whether somebody needs to travel from a village back to the big city for actually being looked at by an ophthalmologist or not. That's one of them. Second one is in terms of climate change. What can we do to make that accessible in these areas? Third thing can be, like in Israel, what they've done is predicting traffic lights to reduce how much emissions that cars give out when they're stopped at traffic lights.
She says the big tech firms are looking at making more of these kinds of technology accessible to countries of varying sizes and demographics. Tech expert XIE says a number of guardrails should also be put in place early.
Requiring different levels of testing, requiring that people do test their models for fairness, requiring that they have transparency and explainability built in. These tools are out there, they're completely free. It doesn't take that much longer to plug them in. It's just a different process than it would be to build a regular app, so it's not going to slow down your innovation.
She says this should help ensure that the deployment of artificial intelligence does more good than harm. Let's head to the foreign currency market now. The US dollar is being sold for an average $156.34. $116.19 is the going rate for the Canadian dollar. The average cost for the pound is $195.66, while the euro is selling for $172.31. The JSE Index lost 526 points today, while the Junior Market Index declined by 44 points. Among the 35 winners were Caribbean Flavors and Fragrances, Epley, KLE Group, G-West Corporation, and Epley Caribbean Property Fund. The 47 decliners were led by Regency Petroleum, Caribbean Assurance Brokers, JMMB Group, 7% Jamaican dollar shares, AMG Packaging and Paper Company, and Pulse Investments. Now 17 stocks closed the session at the same price they started trading on Monday. And that's the Business Day. I'm Javon Keys. Good evening.